Welcome back to In the Loop. I'm your host, Taylor Harmon. Today we're going to be chatting about the importance of safety when it comes to power lines and down lines. Joining me today is Greg Perry and Daniel Cason. Welcome to the podcast, guys. Tell us a little about your role here at Coweta-Fayette EMC and how long have you been here?
Good morning, Taylor. My name is Daniel Cason. I've been at Coweta-Fayette EMC for 30 years. I currently am the general foreman in underground construction. I kind of oversee a good bit of our contractors and our residential developments and commercial developments that are installed with underground utilities.
Good morning, Taylor. My name is Greg. I'm the safety coordinator here at Coweta-Fayette. Been the safety coordinator for the last 3 years. I've got 37 years experience, and 34 of those years was out on the crews working, maintenance overhead, underground.
Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And let's get started. Can you start by explaining what makes power lines so dangerous and what are some common misconceptions people have about power lines?
One of the things I think makes them so dangerous is you can't look at it and determine whether it's energized or de-energized.
Absolutely. You see telephone drops, telephone wires hanging off houses and cable TV and such. When you drive down the road and you're like, hey, is that a line that EMC owns? I mean, we get a lot of calls like that during the week where we do send trucks out to verify that it is a cable TV drop, in fact, not a power line that is actually on the ground.
When it comes to like underground too, I mean, it's in the ground, you can't see it. You trying to locate those utilities, you have to rely on equipment to tell you where it's at. So you're basically just relying on that equipment, hoping that it's right, you know. That makes it dangerous down with it being in the ground, but the overhead part, as long as everything's in the air, it looks good, you don't know it. It just takes equipment to verify whether it's energized or not.
Right. And why is it so important to treat all lines as energized, even if they appear to be down or inactive?
There's really no way to tell unless you do have the proper voltage testing equipment to tell if it's energized or it's not energized. So the safest thing is stay away from it, report it, and let us come handle it.
Awesome. And that's kind of leading into my next question. What do you do if you see a down power line? What should someone do immediately if they spot that down line?
They can call 911, which is always a number one thing they can do, but they also can reach out to us. And, we have GIS mapping here at the office, so we can kind of see where we're at if we do have lines in that area. And if not, we can even reach out to Georgia Power, any utilities or other, municipalities or co-ops and say, hey, we've got a report of a line that's down in your area, and we know it's not ours, but it may be yours. You may need to go check that immediately because it could be energized.
And I try to explain to people all the time that if something looks unusual, just report it. Let somebody know. Let us get some eyes on it and verify exactly what's going on.
Awesome. And let's talk about staying safe in your vehicle. If a power line falls on your car, what is the safest thing to do?
Stay in the car. Don't get out.
Yeah. What if they do have to get out? What are some rules they should absolutely follow if they have to exit the vehicle?
Hopefully, when they comes the time that they're exiting that vehicle, they've been somebody there that they're coordinating with them and explaining to them the power company's here. They're letting us know it is safe. That's the time to actually get out of there. But they have a thing called step potential. If you step out of the car while you're still in contact with it, that's when it becomes dangerous. So you actually, what you're wanting to do is actually, they say, jump from the car. That's supposed to be the safe way. Kind of hop away from it for about 10 to 15 feet with your feet together. That way you avoid any kind of step potential.
All right, let's move on to storm, trees, and down lines. How do storms and falling trees contribute to these power line accidents?
Oh, they're tremendous. I mean, as we all know, we can't control Mother Nature. Mother Nature is what she is, and the wind gets up, the lightning, the heavy rain. This year we've got we've been cutting right away all year long, just trying to combat the places where, it's growing at a rate that we can't keep it trimmed. The trees get to heaving. That's when you'll see the base of the tree, the dirt kind of starts mounding up at the bottom, and they call that heaving, and it's basically the top is so heavy it's pushing the tree out of the ground. So that's where a lot of these outages are happening. It's not that we're not cutting and maintaining the right of ways. We can't control what happens 50 foot outside of what we're trimming. And they're falling and hitting lines, knocking lines down, breaking poles, tearing service wire down. The list goes on and on and on.
That probably creates the most dangerous situation, is the trees down. You create an abnormal situation on your structures, and you have to deal with different forces, like the trees trying to push down, the wires trying to pull up. It just makes for a dangerous situation when you're trying to use chainsaws and clear those things up. To me, that was the most dangerous part of my job. I would rather have everything normal and do an energized work, putting my hands on it, more so than I would dealing with trees down.
Yeah. If someone has debris, limbs in their yard after a storm, why is it so important that they should avoid that and just wait?
For that very reason there. It's just too dangerous. There's so many things that can go wrong. Just wait and let everything kind of clear out, get settled down. And for the community, if they get the community involved, what we try to do is, in case of a tornado or something like that, the county will come in and try to clear all the streets first. We try to let them get in there so we can have access. Once we get access in there, then we can come in and start restoring power.
Let's move on to keeping kids safe and what we should be, teaching them from a young age. So how can parents teach kids about dangers of power line in a simple and effective way?
Don't climb trees and get near them.
Yeah.
Just making them aware of it's just dangerous. Keeping sockets in the house clean and clear and with the plugs in there. You want to just make sure that those, because they don't understand. If they see a wire hanging down on a pole, to them that might be a swing.
Yeah.
It may not be a wire to them. So. Just anytime you see something like that, just call and report it.
Can you guys go into some of the safety measures that our linemen follow when dealing with live wires?
Well, we have a lot of PPE that we have to use, and that's particularly for our safety, right? Our system is set up, designed to protect the equipment that we have out there, not necessarily for the individual. So we have to have PPE where if we're going to actually go up and put our hands on it, we have our trucks tested. We have rubber gloves that we put on, our hard hats, our eyeglasses. They have sleeves that they put on. All these are rated at 30,000 volts. The buckets tested and insulated. We also have cover up, what we call guts and blankets that we put on to kind of shield us from any differences of potential.
And just to reiterate, what Greg's calling PPE is personal protective equipment. And we do. We test those annually. The gloves are tested monthly, and that personal protective equipment is designed to let us handle and manipulate that wire and or underground cable. It helps us to make repairs, different things and tasks that we do on a daily basis.
That's great. And how can the public help keep crews safe while they are working?
Number one, traffic. If they're out there and they've got their signs up, try to recognize and obey those signs that they have. If we have people out doing actual flagging, just pay attention to them. That's probably one of the most dangerous situations we have is when we have to actually close off roads to work on our utilities.
I know sometimes, I know as a member of Coweta-Fayette EMC, it's frustrating when the lights are out. The last thing that we really need somebody rolling up into a job site where we're trying to maybe change a pole, restore an outage, or just doing some regular work on and the line that is out, stop and get in that work zone and interrupt the crew with the restoration process, let us do what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can expedite getting your lights back on, because that's the name of the game. Is we want everybody to have power.
Exactly. All right, we're going to wrap up here. Do y'all have any other top safety reminders you would like to leave our listeners with?
If you see a down line, give us a call.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Stay away from it.
To report outages or downlines in your area, please give us a call at 770-502-0226. You can also report outages on our website, utility.org, or through the Coweta-Fayette EMC mobile app. Stay connected and informed by following us on social media, and always remember to stay safe. Thank you for listening to In the Loop, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor.